Alright, I think we're live.
All right, cool. Good evening, everyone. Wait, we started. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we on? It still shows the normal screen.
There it is.
It's a
Now
delay.
we're here.
There's a bit
Yeah,
of a
it's
delay.
a 30-second delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bet. All right.
Now we're
So good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's a little delayed, a little wait, but we appreciate y'all for pulling up. Thank you for the questions. We'll try to get through them as much as possible in depth. But yeah, you guys want to dig right into it? I'm Chris, by the way. You guys.
Dill, you go first.
Alright, Dill, you go first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. All right, so I'm Dill Miller. I am a currently new writer for season 3, and I've also been an indie background actor.
And I'm Dylan LaPresse, co-owner of VNbien, basically.
Not a sponsored video.
Oh,
No sponsor, by the way. No sponsor.
We pop out forever. We stay gang. Right.
Alright.
So yeah, let's pull up the questions. Shit. Let's get right into it. These people are patiently waiting.
Alright. The first one from Rory Kappa. What was your favorite episode of Addendum Aside to film to watch for the first time? ? Least favorite.
Interesting. I mean, we could go around in a circle. Miller, you want to go first?
The Dimensional Hoppers, the part 2.
Part 2.
Because that's the episode that I debuted. So obviously I'm gonna pick that one.
Fair.
Part 1 or 2? You were in part 1, I think.
Was I? Oh yeah. Wait, no, I was in
Part
both. I was the policeman on the phone, and then I was Detective Danielson. So I guess those two are my favorite.
Those are pretty good answers. What about you?
Favorite to film? Oh shit, look who it is.
Sebs, he's here.
So let's go. All right.
Sebs, introduce yourself real quickly.
My name's Sebs. There you go.
Okay, cool. He's a background actor in a lot of this stuff.
Favorite, I guess episode 1. I mean, classic, you know.
Favorite episode ever is your first. This first one.
I think so. Yeah.
The pilot was pretty solid. I think people said that they noticed a shift in quality when we dropped the first episode ever. Things started changing. What about you, Sebs? Favorite episode?
So, the episode itself and just all the stuff that happened that day was great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You definitely said the episode, by the way.
The Dave episode.
Oh, the Dave one.
I think I can hear anything you said in the first part.
Yeah, I
So I just
heard-
like
I'm
each episode.
using AirPods. I see you have your fancy headset on.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. My favorite has to be. I'm gonna be honest. It's a cliche answer, but Bright 3. It's kind of at a tie between Bright 2 and 3 because they're different types of stories. You know, one's action-packed, climactic. The other one's just more 1313. That's like the most full 1313 has been, with everyone just interacting and talking with each other. But yeah, what was the follow-up to that?
The least favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite. Ooh. Same order.
I don't know if I have a least favorite. They're all pretty fun, and you know what? I was welcome to Site 1313. I'll say it.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That one. Yeah, that one.
That's
Little
wild.
controversial. Okay, shit.
That's one I'm gonna say. It was not great.
Your opinion.
Your turn, Chris.
What-
What do you?
Is it Seb's turn?
No, you go.
My turn. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Least favorite shit. Dimension Hoppers Part 2. There's a lot of stuff we wanted to do, but we couldn't do. We couldn't make it to its fullest potential story-wise. So we had to cut corners, and it's still a decent episode, but I'm always thinking what could have been, you know?
Sebs, what's your least favorite episode?
I'm thinking all of them are pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, but which one was the one that you hated?
I didn't hate any of them. They were all pretty good. The thing is, I'm really trying to think back right now. Um, the only time I could say was kind of dragging was that one time that we were in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
The cut,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Choi cut
cut one.
episode.
Yeah.
That one, the one that never was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for background, we filmed an episode. We wanted to, in the SCP lore, we wanted to explore Thaddeus Yank and the whole temporal anomalies department, and we had an episode where kind of go back in time and go to an alternate universe where the Russians took over during the Cold War, during the same day Empire Strikes Back dropped. So we filmed in this theater. Never got done. The footage is actually like missing. It's kind of sad. You know who has it actually? Esteban has it on a drive somewhere, dude. But even he doesn't know.
Oh no.
That thing's
Yeah.
never seeing the light of day.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
no. I remember that day because our only source of sustenance was this little bakery we just went to
Right.
all the time.
I don't have agree. Yeah.
Y'all just came back with pan dulce, like
Yeah.
dulce.
Yeah. I went back there recently to go drop off my sister for something, and we were at the exact street where the guys like tried to hire you, Chris, for dancing for their bar.
Oh yeah.
I was in a green jumpsuit dancing on the street because we were supposed to run into like some 80s, like 90s, like performers, street performers. And some dude across the street, he owned a business. He was like, dude, I'll pay you. I'll hire you. Come here, I'll hire you. And I was like, I gotta film, dog. But if I want a job, I'll come back.
Never went back.
Never went back. Let's see. Dill, is that you?
Yeah.
I feel
Dill,
like
what's your favorite?
Amnestics was definitely a struggle. You know, a lot of heartache going through that one. You know, crack cameras, multiple day shoots. It's a little fit. Having to wake up twice at 3 a.m. to go film the scene with the lights on the street.
Oh yeah.
That one I think was my just like most strenuous. Like,
Explain what scene
shoot.
that was.
It's where he's talking with the amnestic, and it's just him in the middle of the street with blinking lights. And I'd have to wake up at like 3 a.m. because if I wanted to avoid any traffic, you just had to go out there super early and not fun.
You said a cop pulled up, right?
Yeah. Cop came to see what we were doing. You know, a guy in an orange jumpsuit in the middle of the street at like 3 a.m. Doesn't look very good, you know.
You know how terrible it would have been if there was like a prison breakout, like in the same county.
Get back in there.
You get back in there, yeah.
I don't know if we're covering this in this live, but there are crazier stories relating to police encounters. So we'll talk about that someday or today. We'll see.
That was a fucking doozy though.
What was the next follow-up question?
That was it for that guy.
Yeah, that was basically the question. All right, we got another one here. That's pretty fast already. All right, Aaron Anderson, unfinished episodes, season 3 release date, overarching theme of season 3, 1 and 2.
That is a good question, Chris. What are the unfinished episodes?
Oh, we just told you one right now. It was the Russian Strike Back, play on Empire Strikes Back. It was gonna be a Ted episode. It was gonna explore like a bit of like his mom and everything, you know, like by time traveling, seeing what could have been. There was also like a potential love interest for Ted. It was gonna be a great episode, but didn't work out. Weather was shit. Ran into a shit ton of problems. What other shit was there? There was quite a few things for season 3. I don't want to spoil too much, but off the top of my head, I can think of a Bright and a Dave episode that was like a much bigger than what we originally wanted, because we wanted to bring the best of two worlds together. Dave is probably the most fan favorite character at the moment. Then we got Dr. Bright. He's the poster child of SCP. So yeah, I think that episode would have been great, but we were biting off more than we could chew. You guys remember anything else?
Unfinished episodes that aren't from season 3, right?
Yeah.
I think
And to be honest, to be honest, everything we filmed in season 3 technically is kind of making it in. Which, by the way, we are working on it. It will come out. Okay.
Well, that's the second question. Is when's the
Yeah.
release date?
When's the release date for
Speaking of
season
which-
3?
I just remembered we had the time microwave episode. You want to explain a little bit of that?
Oh shit!
Time
Time
microwave?
microwave.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
man.
microwave. I kept
That's the one with.
peering in and out of the place.
Yeah.
I remember.
The
don't-
one with Eric? That one?
Yeah, I think we can say this. Because we wrote Eric off already. He's his story's resolved. His arc is resolved. But we were messing around with the idea of him being like a Scarlet King cultist. You know, like kind of like a rising antagonist who was bitter that he was forgotten in another universe and that he died. Dylan was supposed to face off with him, but yeah, that would have been interconnected with this time microwave episode. Let me remember which SEP it was. 119.
It's so hard to remember all those numbers.
SCP 119. That would have been a fun episode. I don't know what
That would've
stopped
been
us,
pretty
but I think a lot of things popped up.
A while back, I remember we had made like a whole list of like potential SCPs to explore. I don't know if we have a picture. I forgot. I know we took a picture of a lot of things that day, including like a chalkboard.
The
But
Bigfoot
that's-
episode
Yeah.
with Pierre.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one that I was looking forward to that we never got to.
There was another film that we never got done.
Oh wait, I just
Ghost,
remembered one.
Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories, yes. Talk
Yeah.
about that one.
Yeah.
It was basically Ferns. Who else was it? Dave and who was
This new
Tamara's character? Yeah, new character. Exploring like a and then me, the cameraman, exploring like a haunted house, and it's supposed to be the epic funny. But I don't know what happened with that one.
SCP Sheet Ghost. That would have been SCP-4443. Either that or 6096, but I think it's the first one. That one, we were prioritizing Dave, Dungeons and Dave, because we're trying to film and like fit both on the same day, which was a big mistake. But I think something came up with Dave, and we wanted to revisit Ghost Stories, but also scheduling issues were just such a pain in the ass. Like everyone was busy. That was the one day we could get everyone together, and it still wasn't enough time because people had to go home. We kind of recorded late into the night, so scheduling. I would just say scheduling.
I got a good answer for unfinished episodes. One that even didn't even make it off
Which one?
the script. Cactus Man.
Oh my god.
I am so glad that one didn't make it. Oh, I am so glad. I was tasked
what
with
do you
2
mean?
episodes. The one that's coming out, and then Cactus Man. I did not like the Cactus Man episode.
I think you
I
sent me a
worked
script
what
for
I
that.
had.
You would have played Cactus Man, correct? You would have played Cactus
I
Man?
would have been Cactus Man. The original
Yeah.
script was me going to Comic-Con and fighting a bunch of costume supervillains. But
Daniel McIntyre.
Yeah.
SCP. Which one is that? SCP Cactus Man. 2800.
yeah, I changed that
I
to be
have-
more like Invincible, but it just didn't work out.
There's one that we are all forgetting. It was one of the first things we ever shot. Period. Actually, it was Artie, the road trip, the alien one.
Right. Yeah.
We had one where originally the entire ethics committee, along with Ted and Artie, they were supposed to be from a different site, like 19 or something, like a bigger site than 1313. There was going to be a big containment breach, and they were forced to go on this exodus to find 1313 as refuge, right? And that's where they would be introduced as new characters. However, a reality bender kid would escape along the process of that containment breach. He'd kind of be hunting them down as revenge on the Foundation. So it would have been like a fun road trip thing where we discover like the antics between the ethics committee, who's like very like straightforward, stick up their ass, and Ted, who has like no idea what's going on, but he knows he loves his car and he loves to drive. And then Artie, the alien, SCP 2020, I think. Yeah, SCP 2020. He's just a loose cannon goofball, likes to write novels. That one was actually pretty fun to film, but it was also difficult and never.
Yeah,
we never
just
So you mentioning that, actually, I thought of another one that didn't make it. The camping one. One with the Sasquatch.
Oh wow,
Big
yeah.
Foot.
That
Yeah.
one's gonna be a big one, yeah.
I was.
Yeah,
I remember
shit.
Yalki talking about that one.
Mhm.
That was too optimistic about that one.
Yeah, I remember you were already like gonna make miniatures and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna start making miniatures and
We wanted to.
buy
That'd been
props
awesome.
and costumes and shit, but
We don't have the budget.
We wanted to do for reference. We wanted to do an episode based on the Bigfoot SCP, 1000, and essentially it was going to be a retreat for 1313 where everyone goes out and camps, and it would kind of like split into factions where basically everyone else was having fun. Other like groups of interest would also be joining on this retreat, like the UAP and stuff. No, not UAP. The FBI division of the SCP, whatever it's called.
The GRU.
Unusual Incidents Division, that one, the UID. And essentially, operators, Houston and Austin were gonna be like the camp leaders. They'd be all happy-go-lucky. Meanwhile, Pierre, the ethics committee? Yeah, Pierre, the ethics committee guy, would be hell-bent on like doing things his own way. Like, I was a Boy Scout once, you know. I know how to camp. I know how to set a fire. Don't patronize me, you know. So it would kind of be Pierre learning to navigate and work with other people, but also other people learning to respect the ethics committee more. And all the while, Bigfoot would be terrorizing Pierre, and no one would believe him. So that was the story that never got to see the light of day. But yeah,
Let's see. The question was also the overarching theme of season 3, 1 and 2.
Right.
There's a universal
season 1,
theme.
friendship and Popeyes. Season 2, trauma and loss, but also healing. And season 3,
That's a good question.
consequences. Let's just say
Consequences.
that. Yeah.
Spiraling.
Spiraling. That's a good one. Yeah,
That's,
spiraling.
Insanity.
A little. A little here and
Little.
there.
Tiny bit. Tiny bit.
I think those are the themes, though. Yeah, friendship, Popeyes, trauma and loss, and spiraling. Yeah. Cool. Is there any other thing to that question?
I
Nope,
think that was
that's it.
about it for that one.
We have next one
We can
after.
move on.
Jake Santos,
Alright.
where's our Dave spin-off? Will we ever see more Dave at all?
Did we ever promise a Dave spinoff?
I don't think we have to have.
I don't think so.
Remember that.
I didn't
be honest.
promise no Dave spin-off. I don't know if he
I
did.
didn't promise anything either.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think people have this notion. I think people in the comments have been wanting a Dave spinoff ever since he got his own episode, or ever since he was in Welcome to Site 1313. And that idea
Dave's-
kind of spiraled into, oh my God, Dave needs his own show. Dave needs his own movie. He needs his own spin-off.
Fair.
And then I think people caught on to that, and they were like, "Oh, Dave is getting his own spinoff, but we never said shit." So
We'll
so
see.
never say never. Right?
Hey,
Never
maybe
say
we
never.
maybe we can give the people what they want. You know,
Whoa.
Don't make no promises.
don't make no promises, but
All right. Next one. Oops. Don't mind that.
let's see. What is it?
Joe Nay. Oh, and we're season 2. That too. We already answered that. Don't worry about that.
we don't worry about it. Don't worry about season 3.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Let's say tentatively. Do you wanna drop the date here, or is there a date? Wink, wink.
I
What
don't
do you
know. I think
Don't make promises we can't keep.
later
Sometime
in
in the future.
yeah.
We have a date. We'll save it for next time.
It'll be announced. It will be announced
Yeah.
soon here.
Before the year
Okay.
3000 pops in.
Just know that we're back on it. Okay, just know that we're back in business.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Tom's FR. Will Bright return?
Will Bright return?
We will see about that.
Maybe.
That's a yes or no. That's just a maybe. You know, you don't want the whole Never mind. You don't want to know, right? Do you? You don't want to spoil
Sure.
yourself. I'm not saying
Well,
you.
don't tempt
I'm
them.
not saying you. but-
Nobody wants to know new stuff about season 3. No, of course not.
That's crazy.
Here's all you're
Alright.
getting.
Miller, what's the next one?
So Prince Talisman says, "Is Dr. Ferns a Marshall Carter and Dark double agent?" And then he also asks, "What's after season 3?"
Okay. Should I answer that? Do you guys want me to answer that?
Sure, why not?
See
Go
what
for it.
not.
That seems just like a
He is
simple
a,
question.
he is a Marshall Carter agent in that universe. Let's just say that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Next question. What was it? It was
After
What's
season
after
3.
season 3?
after season 3. Shit.
Auxilium.
You'll
right?
have to see season 3. But yeah.
Tentatively.
Yeah. It's a film that we've been working on. I don't know. I think we've been name dropping it in different here and there places. Probably on a few podcasts. Like
It has its
whenever-
own
It has its own channel in
it
the
has its own
Discord.
channel in the Discord.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna do a little shameless plug here. Make music with other people. We made a whole movie based on the early days of making music and all that, but it's heavily exaggerated, influenced by a shit ton of stuff. I think it's gonna be a fun movie, and we filmed that a little while ago, so that'll be what comes after season 3. Just stay tuned.
He also asks, there's a third question from him. He said, "Who are some creators that inspired your content?" I have an answer for
For
this
that.
one. Sugar
go around.
Pine 7 from Steven
Cool.
Suptic. Sugar Pine 7. The way that he makes his like vlog style stuff where he adds music is a phenomenal. I love it. If you ever have the opportunity, watch Sugar Pine 7. It is amazing. That's my main inspiration.
That's fire.
Interesting.
Chris.
Me? Dog, I gotta give a shout out to Forlorn Foundry. They do some pretty cool shit. Their early SCP stuff really got me thinking like, these are really serious. They take themselves very seriously. They're good at what they do, but how can we use that to our advantage in the medium of SCP, in the genre of like cosmic horror and horror in general? So I think Forlorn Foundry got us thinking, and rest in peace, confinement.
Eesh, yeah.
But if are we talking creators or like media in general?
I think it's just his creators, but if we're doing media, I have another answer. But we can do media.
In regards to SCP, I would say those two, but yeah, I can't think of any more. There's a shit ton of like Corridor Digital. We grew up watching that. I think they inspired a lot of us to get into this film shit since high school. So yeah, Dill, you got an answer?
I mean, I always like to try and like I guess I like for me it'd be like Brandon Rogers, and then taking what he does and toning it down. You know what I mean? Like whenever I see his content, that's the extreme of like absurdism, like comedy, you know what I mean? And then we try and like tone it down. So like the skeleton, like the burning skeleton shit, I don't know, just like I think that would be mine.
Sabs, what about you? Because you've written
Bro.
tons of stuff. What
thing is-
inspired you?
The thing is, from what I've seen, and just from the real early days of all the videos, Filthy Frank, just all the wackiness and all the other stuff. I see it, I'm like, oh, it's from this, or I was inspired from.
That's our fucking guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Call this for
true.
just a riff off the fucking kamikaze character that Filthy Frank had, like I'll keep it at that, but yeah, big influence.
I want to put it out there for my episodes that come out. James Gunn is a heavy inspiration for my stuff. Whenever that comes out, you'll see. It is amazing. I love his work. But next question. So Hector B said, "How did VNbien begin?" This is for Dill and Chris because they're the
Wild.
creators here.
You got this one, Dill? I've explained this plenty times, but I think
It basically it just began with just a compliment, bro. I like your shirt. I mean that was basically.
That's how I riz people.
I'm sure I like your shirt, dog. Is that Age of Ultron? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
But
you gotta know the word.
I mean, it all really started with Chris's content. I feel like with his one of his videos that I watched, and that really inspired myself. And then from there, just kind of started working together. Why not work together versus just working separately? So yeah, just history from there. All starts with a compliment. Just be nice to people, and who knows?
I think we could just do. I could say how I joined because it
How
was
did
funny.
you join?
There's the Spanish class with your cops because both of us have the same name.
Oh
We had
yeah.
it planned,
Damn.
like a dimension thing where I'd replace you just because our names are the same.
Yep. That's literally how you got. I got
That's
roped into
literally
this.
That's how I roped in.
It's
How about you,
just
Seb?
just funny.
I remember exactly how it happened. I was just hanging out with was it Connor? Yeah, it was Connor. I was hanging out with him. He's like, "Hey, I have these people here that they're looking for some other people to come and help out. You want to come help out?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" Walks me over to the library and introduces me to you all. And they're like, "Y'all free to do all this?" I'm like, "Sure, why not? Let's go."
Resident Goblin from now on.
Resident Goblin.
We started working together, me and Dill, under the guise that we'd be collabing on each other's channels. But I think we actually created a conceived VNbien as like a joint channel, officially like as our own thing together when we were filming the first episode of Cops. It was a lost series. Find it if you will, if you can find it on the channel. But
Wow.
yeah, one of our first videos was like a play on like I guess like Reno, that show with the cops and stuff. The Beverly Hills cops shit like that. Yeah. It was one of our older series, but then we said, hey, what's a cool name? We could honestly make our own channel together, combine the subs. And it's like, oh, VNbien? Because Dill said VN a lot. He said very nice a lot.
Very nice.
And I said VN, you abbreviate that, you add a VN to it, boom.
Cannot
Yeah.
believe that's how that was made.
Yeah. You had this thing where every time something cool happens, like, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I do. I remember that actually. You used to say it fucking
Yeah,
Spanish.
that's all I say. Very nice.
Let's move on to the
Yeah.
next question. Jonah Nay on Discord says, these are some doozy questions. I'm never gonna be able to answer this. Is a Harbinger this universe's Scarlet King or an original character? And he also asks, is a Harbinger a familiar character? You can interpret that how you want. So huge question.
Okay. First off the bat, I think we're allowed to say Harbinger is an original character.
Yeah.
He may or may not have a relation to Scarlet King, who knows? Leaning towards maybe. But yeah, he's an original character, and we're very proud of him. He's kind of like our what's a good example? So what's a character so iconic that it represents a brand?
Like Spider-Man to Marvel. Is that you
Yeah,
say?
I guess like Spider-Man, like you think of Spider-Man, you think of Marvel. I feel like with the Harbinger, he hasn't made an appearance crazy much, but you see iconography of him everywhere, or art and some of the videos and stuff. So yeah, I think the Harbinger is an original. He is an original character. Have we seen him before? Is he familiar, guys?
Maybe if you watch the trailer, yeah.
Is he
Yeah,
a
you're right.
familiar character?
He's very familiar if you've seen the trailer.
I feel like he's a sort of familiar character.
We'll see though.
He's like God, Alpha Omega. He's been there. You didn't
Aren't
even
we
know
all
it. He's been-
Harbinger, you know?
Isn't the Harbinger the friend
Oh
who made-
no.
It's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna fucking butcher this name. Duma Doofafu asks, what's the connection between Professor Choi and Dylan Woods? Also, what are the writer's favorite SCPs? And also, why is season 3 taking so long? Those are his 3 questions.
Damn, the triple threat.
So I think this is nice, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nice. What was the first one again?
So the first one was, what's the connection between Professor Choi and Dylan Woods?
Okay. Canonical explanation? Nothing really. We just wanted to bring back a funny, goofy character from our old videos. And Dill was tripping balls in that episode off of Amnestics, so we said, you know what? Let's bring in a wacky character because he's tripping balls. Let's invite it, you know? Headcanon, I think, after Professor Choi died in the Lurker, spoilers, his ghost wanted to reach out to other versions of Dill that led him on his path towards the other equivalents of Choi. And the teaser kind of teases this, but we'll have a lot more Ferns and Dill interaction in the next season. So let's just say that. Also, he has a multiversal connection. He's basically like the VNbien Rick Sanchez, you know? Yeah. That's my headcanon.
What about you, Dill? What do you think the connection between the two of them are?
I think it was just funny.
Good. Simplest answer.
Funny.
Talks about Pumpkin Man in that same episode. What if the Lurker's all in his head? I'm not confirming that. I'm just saying, what if the Lurker's all in... What if the Lurker is just Dill's trip on the
Oh, man.
You're gonna set him off in a wrong path.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right. The next question that he asks is, what are the writer's favorite SCPs?
Ooh. George, you want to pick this one first this time?
Yeah, George.
Favorite SCP? Because I'm biased, I would say 49.
049. Plague
Fair.
Doctor, right?
Yep.
Fair. Oh, yeah, I get it.
This is completely biased. I don't really have a favorite figure.
What is mine? Oh, I got mine.
That's a tough one.
I got mine. SCP-127. It's
Which
the
is
talking gun.
I wish we did an episode with that. That would have gone so hard, you know. If Ted
We
ran
could
into
have used my noisy cricket.
Oh my
For
god.
context,
Men in Black triple?
yeah, the red Men in Black one.
Those
Okay.
silvery
I have
guns.
a giant version of the noisy cricket that was released during Men in Black 3, and it opens up. The handle opens up to be a vehicle, and I've been wanting to use that as a prop since like I joined, and it hasn't gone in yet. And so I'd love to use that
One day.
one day. Sure, surely. about
Number
you?
2.
Yeah, number 2.
It's a hard one. What was the one that I sent you, Miller? It's not Just in Time. It was damn. I can't remember. Do you remember the name of him, Miller?
I'm vaguely remembering.
It's the one where it's the character that flattens
the
planes
detective
to
one.
the
Yeah.
detective one.
Oh, the guy that manipulates the stuff around him, right?
Yeah.
He turns everything into like a noir story, or he turns reality into like a noir story. I thought that one was really cool and could use like an adaptation.
I can't remember his name.
I'd have to go to
But-
I don't know.
Spotify and look for
But,
it.
yeah, we were listening to the story of him.
Can't remember, but that one's a good one.
My favorite has to be Easy 3999. 3 nines, so 3999. I think that's the one where it's like you are at the center of everything that happens to you. It's about like a god tormenting the author of the actual article. And the author is supposed to be like this guy named Dr. Talaran. He's an SCP researcher. But this god basically manipulates the narrative so that in every story that he writes about this author, the author's writing it, but then eventually the god takes over the story. And he tortures the god terribly and like makes terrible things happen to him in every iteration of the story he writes about him. And you can kind of see why it's my favorite, because it's heavily inspired. Harbinger is heavily inspired from this SCP. Yeah.
Oh, I found the name of the SCP that Dale was talking about.
What was it?
Murphy Law.
Murphy's Law. Yeah. Oh,
That's the
man.
name.
What number is it?
It doesn't say. I think it's 3143.
Okay.
That one's really good. I like that one.
That one's funny. Let's see. All right, let's go to the next one. So Yusef818. He asks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did they also ask why season 3 was taking so long?
Oh yeah. Why is he? Yeah, but I think we already said that, didn't we? We were
College.
explaining- College. That's a good one. We all live in different states
College.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
now. Well, a lot of us do.
Miller lives in the great state of San Antonio.
I live 3 hours away now.
That's funny.
A lot of people are just away from their original hometown.
Yeah,
So we have
yeah.
no time to do anything.
Life just happened.
We all have different
Oh,
breaks.
yeah.
It's rough. Let's see.
What's the next one?
So Yusuf 818, he asked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. I'll just go one by one. So he asked, what are some ideas and concepts we never saw in an episode? What
I
do you
think we
think?
covered a lot of that, right?
Yeah.
You guys have any other suggestions?
Ideas and concepts. I mean, we wanted to delve a lot into reality bending more than we did in 1 and 2, but I mean, other than that, I don't really.
We wanted to do a lot more with Bright post Fistful of Brights, like
Yeah.
his completed arc. I'll say this because Bright doesn't play a huge role in season 3, or does he play a role at all? Who knows? But let's see. We wanted to his whole realized arc, his completed realized arc to be, oh, like maybe I am a lapdog for the Foundation. Maybe I am, like on the Foundation's dick too hard. I gotta get off. I gotta be my own guy. I've been used by everybody I've known as long as I've been immortal. So a Bright like El Camino arc, like Breaking Bad El Camino arc would have been sick, especially since they're in the last. We teased that.
I got one. I've always wanted to do a fight scene to music that doesn't match the fight scene. So like it'd be like a super heavy fight scene, and then like lighthearted like J-pop will be playing in the background. Something that has like no relation to the fight at all. Like I'd like how James Gunn does it a lot with his stuff.
Yeah.
Like in the Suicide Squad with the Harley Quinn scene, where the music is super lighthearted and it just doesn't necessarily fit, but it fits so well. And I've always wanted to do something like that.
That's fair. That's fair.
What do you think, Sebs? What's some ideas and concepts you've always wanted to use?
I think we covered a bunch of the things that didn't make it and the things that we kind of messed with. But other than that, there's nothing I really wanted to do. I don't really have anything that I wanted to do. It's just pretty good.
What about you, Dill?
Yes.
Any ideas and concepts you've always wanted?
Just the reality bending stuff. And other than that,
Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Can you share any funny behind-the-scenes stories from filming the show?
Yo.
uh-oh.
Let's go in a circle.
Let's see. What's a good one from that? Can we say stuff that's happened in season 3, but just not say like the concept, what happened?
Sure.
in the-
Yeah, sure.
the heat stroke.
Oh my god, yeah. Poor Azael.
Azael got the heat
Azael's
stroke.
heat
while we were
stroke.
filming.
That was for Auxilium too, wasn't it?
That was a while back.
William.
Yeah.
We had a scene on a bridge, like a really long bridge in like the middle of summer. It's fucking hot. Texas. It's like it gets ungodly amounts of hot. So our buddy Azael, he played a lot of characters like Artie. He was the body double for Artie. What else has he played? He played like many guards.
The Grinch.
The Grinch, Marianne. But yeah, he got a heat stroke. It was really bad. We had to take him under the bridge where there was more shade. He kind of blacked out too. It was kind of bad, and that was the same day.
Remember that happening.
That was the same day we also had that run-in with the crazier run-in with the cops. So
Nah, they were chill.
that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
Story for another day.
Miller, what's your favorite?
I just explained it. The heat stroke.
The heat stroke. Yeah. Chris?
Me? Oh shit. Was it like is this the funniest thing that we're talking about? Like the
Yeah.
craziest?
Like craziest, funniest thing that's happened.
Oh. That Russian episode we were filming at the theater. I was in like a full morph suit, right? Like a green morph suit, but my face was exposed. Our other friend, or Thomas's Ted's actor, his little brother also played a body double in another morph suit, a red one. And he zipped it up, and the zipper fell off, and he was stuck inside the fucking morph suit like a cocoon. So while I was dancing and jamming out, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, buzz it, get it down, I'll hire you. Come on, get over here." Yeah, not William. Frank, was it Frank?
Yeah, Frank.
I think it was Frank. Yeah.
Frank was like, "Get me out of this fucking thing. What the fuck is this here?" So it was funny. Not really significant, but a moment.
Sebs, you've been excited to answer this one.
Of
What's
course.
Which
like
one are
I
you picking?
said, the reason why I like the Dave episode, partially because it looks real cool, is the events that happened that day.
Yep.
So first and foremost, honestly, I don't know what happened first, but I know somebody went too far back in their truck and hit another car. And I was in the back of the truck, so I got to see firsthand, like, oh man, this isn't good. Actually, it was Diego, right?
Justin reversed
Justin.
into Diego's car.
And he was just having a bad day. So first thing for him was the car. Second was, I think, the boat tipped over, but I wasn't there for that.
He played SCP-1230, the wizard, the Green Wizard in Dungeons and Dave. You saw him in the water. He was talking on the boat, telling Dave, "You could be slaying dragons, you know." What you didn't see is 3 seconds after we filmed that, we cut the camera. The boat kind of tipped and he fell into the Resaca, the really dirty like water there. So fun stuff.
Yep.
You know,
And
I think it's even because Justin got in there, got into his tidy whities and walked in to save him.
Yep.
And then afterwards he hit his car. So I call it even.
kind of even. I mean, Justin did try to undent the dent, which it kind of worked. He got the hot water. He got the plunger. He started working on it. At least it wasn't as bad as it was when it was hit.
Yeah.
True. Dale,
And
what do you
also-
think is yours?
Mine, I wasn't there for this one, but the video always makes me laugh. It's the one of Azael as Artie on top of the table.
Oh,
And he's
falling
trying to
over.
get the attention of the car, and then he fucking falls over off the table. I don't know why, just that clip just kills me every time.
You know, if we're thinking of clips, there's one that always makes Dale laugh that I remember. We were choreographing the at Esteban's house for the fight scene for the Dr. Bright episode, and when a guy who acted for Dr. Bright was going to flip someone else over, and Dale was recording it to show how good it looked. And he started recording, and right whenever they did the flip, I jumped into the camera and waved. And so they had to redo the entire practice.
Oh my god.
We're screen sharing right now. I could send that video. We'll pull that up later.
I think
Nice.
It's me,
Dale.
yeah.
I'll send it to you on Discord.
There,
But yeah. Next question.
Alright, let me see. I'll pull it up. So it was how do you select which SCPs to feature in your series?
Hmm.
Good
We
question.
see which ones fit into our universe, the tone of our universe more, which I guess canonically everything exists in the universe, like every SCP that could exist in an SCP universe. Because there's no canon, right? But we see what we can focus on, which SCP we can focus on while maintaining our tone and like driving in our tone, which is a lot of like dark humor, lighthearted comedy, some aspects of a lot of cosmic horror. And then we go from there and see what character that we already have existing can shine in relation to this SCP, or in aiding this SCP, or in direct opposition with this SCP. So you see an example of Dr. Bright, very iconic SCP, 963, going to Site 1313 for help because he's hit rock bottom. So stuff like that, yeah.
That's really well thought out. For mine, I just literally just picked one that seemed funny. But the main one I picked, it was funny to do.
Isn't there one where it's a fucking bowl of mashed potatoes and like 1 out of 3 people think it's like someone they know?
I think
Like
so.
it's like a loved one, like, dude, that's my dad, and other people be like, there's a bowl of mashed potatoes and like a tin of oil. We wanted to do an episode like that where, you're the parasite,
Yeah.
you're the parasite. We wanted to do that with the mashed potatoes where everyone's trying to like get on a consensus, like, so is that a mashed potato or is that like Dave, you know what I mean? So that would have been a fun episode, but we never got it to happen.
I feel like practicality also plays a big role into like screen adaptation, at least. Like the demon that's a chair one. I remember we wanted to do that one. And that one's really easy. You just need a sofa or a chair and you just write around it.
It was a mimic, right? Like it was like a deity that
it's
stayed in chair form as long as everyone believed and agreed
believes
that
it's
it was
a chair. Yeah, exactly.
That would have been so easy to film. We would have made a chair look scary.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. It would have been. It's stuff like that, but I don't know. But then again, it's like, oh well, we can only write like a 5-minute episode on that, or like 2 minutes at best before it gets stale. So let's see what
Great
else we can
example.
do.
049J, Pestilent New Year. He had the Plague Doctor costume. We had like time to kill because people were coming late. We literally went to get gas, and on the way to get gas, we stopped by a Hobby Lobby, filmed a bunch of shit with like Daryl interacting with 049J, and just made a little story out of it, you know? So practicality, time, things just line up sometimes, you know?
True.
Yeah.
Let's see. His next question is, was it hard to adapt SCP articles into live episodic shorts?
I think it's safe to say we take a lot of creative liberties. Like the logs that are shown in the articles, we most of the time ignore them or abridge them, and we build off of the existence of the SCP alone and say how can he fit in, or how can it fit into the greater context of Site 1313. So, not crazy hard. If we like the concept enough, we will make it work by taking liberties. I'll just say that, you know?
Because there's a lot that, like, if you look at the logs and stuff like that, it is like crazy detailed. And to put that into such a short episodic like episode where you have to explain all that in like 5-10 minutes, it's rough.
And respect to the people who have the budget and like do a faithful adaptation to the teeth, like the 096 short film. But I don't know. I think we find it a lot more fun to just to go in our own direction, right?
Plus, we were high school kids with working off our own money.
Yeah, yeah. Budget, like virtually no budget.
Yeah.
We
A lot of times, our prerequisite for choosing actors was, and do you mind buying your own costume? So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then he says last one. But he says last one, but he also gives another one. I'll just combine it. Will SCP-999 make an appearance? And he also asks which SCP is Dave.
I guess they have reason to believe that because we have a SCP-999 emote, the tickle monster.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
That's crazy.
Maybe not. Maybe not. What SCP is Dave? Dave is just Dave. Dave's been there since the dawn of time. Dave has been there to exist, to witness the conception of Earth, the galaxies, the cosmos. He's just Dave. He is and he always will be. He's Alpha and Omega. The Harbinger's got nothing on Dave, okay? What can I say? So is he an SCP? Don't box him. You can't box Dave. Don't put him labeled on him. Yeah. That's my answer.
So Destiny, one of our own cast member, asks, what are all the lost episodes that were available for a short amount of time before YouTube yeeted them off the platform?
Do we have any that like
Blackberry versus the world?
Oh, like we talking VNbien as a whole. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad we don't have that video anymore.
To the sands of time.
We had a Scott Pilgrim parody where it was Blackberry, which is Ted/Thomas's character. He's like a SoundCloud rapper, and he was putting together a band. And unknowingly, the band was funded by a record label that profited off of the Colombian drug trade. I know that's such a weird fucking segment, but it was a fun thing to film because we actually had like original music in it. We made music for that episode. It was fun to mimic this like editing style of Edgar Wright. So yeah, and then I think it was really ironic because we uploaded the song on Spotify. I won't say what song it is. You'll have to figure that out yourself. But we uploaded the song on Spotify. YouTube copyrighted ourselves for our own like song. We decided to delete it and I guess re-upload it, but we never got around to it and realized we didn't even have a video to re-upload because we got rid of it once we uploaded it the first time. So it was a whole fiasco. It's sad that it's gone. I can't think of anything else. Can you?
What were you, Del? You think anything comes to mind?
No.
Not really.
No.
That's the most saddest one to see go. We also had another one where it was a CVI commercial for the Lurker, where like Professor Choi, or Dr. Choi in this case, was talking about like the groundbreaking risk helmet. It was a play on like the Netflix show Maniac, but YouTube also took that down. So a few lost episodes here and there that are kind of sad to see go.
This one is
Yeah.
this question is a two-part. Is a question asked by two people that is just the same question. Shout out to Jeg, who's in chat actually right now. Jeg asks, why is the event on the same day as a FNAF movie?
Yeah.
It's just timing, I guess.
Oh,
Magic.
who's to say the FNAF movie isn't promoting this?
God.
We're not actually,
Why did we drop the FNAF movie as a promotion for this?
Yeah.
they only want to see their downfall, you know,
Mhm.
It's just big corporations.
Big corporation. Ooh, these are the same guys who won't pay you. Okay? Go on strike.
Ooh. But you don't pay us either.
I don't have money to pay. Okay.
We could have been in on this writer's strike and acting strike if you paid us.
Oh no! I am not 1%. I am like 13,000,999,000. That's more people than there are on Earth, but I'm definitely not 1%.
Moving on from
Alright.
that. Joda Panzer 320. He asks, can you give us any hints about season 3 or even the ending to Addendum Aside? Chris, any hints?
Pyramid. Consequences. Scorched Earth baby. Let's just say that. Scorched Earth baby. Dill, you got any?
What was it? Just hints and secrets about season 3?
Yeah,
Or,
hints about season 3 or the ending of Addendum Aside.
it's a little disjointed, but it comes together in the end, I believe.
I got a good one.
What would you say?
Birthday.
was it?
Birthday?
Birthday.
That's so dumb. That's,
I don't
that's such an
know.
obscure reference to that part. No one's gonna understand.
No
it.
one's gonna understand it until they see the episode.
Oh my god, that is a cool
Okay.
scene if it goes through. I think that'll be one of the coolest scenes.
Well, it better be. It's like my best directed one.
Mm.
Hold
Oh,
on.
better.
Dill, mute yourself. Actually,
You
no.
want
Fuck.
mute stream.
We'll
real
talk
quick?
about it later. We'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I don't know what you're referencing particularly, but I think I have an idea.
Okay.
Look at your
Okay.
DMs, Chris.
Oh, yep.
Jeg says, "Here's my secret. I'm in season 3."
So true.
Here it is.
That is real.
Jeg is in
That is
fact in
confirmed.
season 3. Confirmed.
Critically acclaimed rapper Jeg the Poet makes faithful cameo in small web series Addendum Aside.
Yep, that's real.
It's so true. So this
Yeah.
is the next question's from someone that I don't really like, who I'm not really fond of too much. Tia asks, who is the VNbien MVP? And then in parentheses, why is it Christopher?
You wanna answer
Not
this
a
one?
very good question, by the way. Very biased.
Very biased question. I don't know. It's a little strange. I think we should skip this one, right?
Yeah, I think we should skip all of Tia's questions actually.
Hold on. We can answer some of them.
Okay, you want to answer some of them? What product do you put on Dave's mustache? Is what Tia asked.
Dollar Tree 7-pack mustache costume kit.
Yep.
Jeez.
I hate this next question. Is Chris Choi single?
Who asked this?
He's gonna be pretty
I don't
soon.
belong to no one. I'm kidding. I'm not.
He's gonna be single pretty soon.
Oh shit. Hey.
She also asks, because she has so many questions, who has the highest Subway Surfer score in VNbien? If only Nimrod was here.
Oh, I know
Nimrod.
the answer to this actually. I know the answer to this. I don't know if it's still relevant, but at a certain point, Azael, our tall buddy who plays a lot of the costumed characters, was nationally ranked while we were in high school.
Wait,
He was like
I thought it
top
was Nimrod.
7.
Nimrod was first, but then
Nimrod-
Azael had it too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we know Azael. You know, we know Azael.
Ah.
Yeah. Shit. That's the easy answer.
Mhm.
Do I have to ask her last question? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is Tia's last question.
Oh, hell no. Take my definition. I guess.
Okay. Bring Tia in right now. Bring her in. Ask her. Let's answer her own question. Let's
Oh
see.
shit! Oh shit!
Let's see. What does she have to say?
2 pieces
Is a
of
hot
bread.
dog
Hot dog is not a sandwich.
What?
Wow.
It's between 2 pieces
Okay,
of bread.
But it's not like sandwich. Like sandwiching someone is like whenever you're sandwiched, you're in between. It's like it's got like a little cup. It's like a cup.
What if
Nice
it rips in the
little
middle
I
though?
put a piece of bread between 2 pieces of bread. Does that still not make it a sandwich?
Yeah, if you put a piece of bread between 2 pieces of bread, it's a bread sandwich. But hot dog buns are closed. Therefore, it's not a sandwich.
I mean, sometimes they break apart, you know.
That
become-
is true. They do rip in half sometimes.
Do rip.
Sandwich, but it's not a sandwich until it breaks apart.
I
It's
guess.
still a sandwich, though.
So is it a taco then?
You guys are supposed to talk about this.
Is it not a taco? It's between one thing that's whole.
Hot dog is a taco. That's a great analogy.
Well, what about a crepe? Is a crepe a burrito?
Oh damn!
See, you can go hours and hours with this. The next
It's a
question.
Oh,
pretty,
no.
pretty tasty burrito.
So now that we're finally away from Tia's questions, Jake Santos asks, "What is the future of VNbien / Addendum Aside?
Mm,
What is the
Mm.
future?"
mm.
Without spoiling anything.
Picture this. Picture this. We'll pay you. We'll pay our actors.
Hell yeah!
That's
Finally.
cool, that's cool. We'll pay our actors.
You know,
Nice.
here's the future of VNbien / Addendum Aside. Season 3 will release. That's the future.
That is the
But will
future.
it? Will it? Will it though?
Yeah, if
Will
we're
it
going on
really?
Chris time, then no, it's not. They don't know what Chris time is. Chris time is a joke that we have between all of us, where it's like how
I'm-
long Chris takes to make an episode. So if Chris says like it's gonna take 3 months, it's gonna take a year at most, and that's Chris time. So if we're talking about Chris
You
time
can't
in the
rush
future, it's gonna happen.
Rush part. You can't. Like, I'll just keep it at that.
It's like converting to another time zone.
Chris
Let's
time.
see. So, Icarus on the Discord asks, "What's the next thing coming out? Any planned development on an ARG?"
Oh no!
Are we ever gonna release that, Chris? Or is that something in the works?
It'll come before Addendum Aside Season 3, let's just say that, right?
So there's
And
stuff
I'm
coming.
gonna preface this first. No, the ARG has nothing to do with Wendy's. For the people that refuse to do it because of the Wendy's food menu,
What's the story behind Wendy's? Can you explain that for us?
I'm so glad that you asked. So Wendy's it started as we were in a deficit of
Oh my
content,
god!
a massive deficit. Nothing was being released.
That's
A lot of
insane.
people were real angry in the Discord.
Hmm.
So what I do, I took the bullet. I said leaked season 3 footage, and it was a picture of a Wendy's chicken nugget. And that happened like months ago, and now I'm being harassed for it. It was one picture,
That's wild.
and now no one will do it.
Was it really one picture? What did the
Okay,
picture?
it was 3. It was a Frosty, it was a Baconator. It was 3. It was only 3.
You ever hear the story of Boy Who Cried Wendy's?
No, because it's a boy who cried wolf, not Wendy's. So, let's see.
Not
Now we
fun.
can move on to the YouTube. We're already done with all the Discord questions.
Awesome. Easy peasy.
So, Crowley
Uh-oh.
Boy Barnes on YouTube says, "Any Addendum Aside storylines we might revisit. I'm hoping to see more of Bright and 507. Instantly already great than Tia's questions. Good job. Good job. Love these guys."
What was the question again?
Oh my gosh, you weren't even listening. Okay. Any addendum aside storylines we might revisit. I'm hoping to see more of Bright in 507.
Let's just say Dill's back, and he's hotter than ever.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't think of anything else. Do we explore anything? Like, no one really has a solid character arc. He just exists.
Revisit any SCPs? I don't know. Nothing's coming to mind.
We'll revisit Site 1313 as a whole. 'Cause
Yeah.
Isn't it also a character? Isn't the site a character?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
True.
Next question.
Let's see. So, Conster Lawyer for 44 asks, what equipment do you use and what's your go-to process for planning episodes?
Okay. Equipment, we switched between DSLR T, was it a 6i? Do you remember, Dill?
Yeah, a 6 Rebel.
We started off with a 6 Rebel, combined it with different presets like a Ronin stabilizer at one point, fly cam, just different things. Then a few years ago, we slowly made the switch into a Canon XA11 camcorder. Admittedly, not as good picture as the DSLR, but honestly easier to set up and film on the go. Increased our productivity. Well, actually, I would say productivity because season 3 hasn't dropped yet. But yeah, it's made things a little simpler, and I think it also fits the grainy look. Kind of fits the vintage homemade style, like the 90s, 2000s style that Addendum Aside was kind of modeled after. Other than that, other equipment, tripod, different lenses,
Phones. We use
phone,
phones
yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, when on the go. We honestly, dog, like we're very guerrilla when it comes to like filming. We're very guerrilla. We make do with whatever we have. Like underwater shots, which far and few. We put our phone in a fucking plastic bag. Like,
Yeah.
you see where we are at that point, you know. Yeah, nothing crazy fancy. Anything coming to mind, Dill?
I mean, I've been using the iPhone a lot, along with
iPhones
the.
are so good now, you know. iPhones are so good now,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like, there's like so many directors that say like, oh, just if you want to be like one of the greats, just go out and use your iPhone. And like a few years ago, that probably wasn't true, but hey, we were still making do. Like all of Professor Choi was filmed on a fucking iPhone. Most of the Lurker was filmed on an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also those trust fund like motherfuckers who go to film school and like their parents are in like 7 figures and like buy them like a cinema camera. So hopefully that'll be us one day, right? But
Hopefully, the dream.
we make do with what we have. Mhm.
Yeah, also asked about our go-to process for planning episodes. I can answer mine because mine's the batshit crazy. Mine is I listen to songs constantly, and I'll get into this period where I listen to it at 4 a.m. and then the story will just come to me, and then I'll text Chris the story, and then he'll greenlight it at 4 a.m. and then I'll write the script like that then and there because I won't lose the idea. And so that's how most of my episodes have been planned out through music.
Yeah, that's a good process. That's how most writing gets down. Late nights, come in clutch. I don't know. For me, I like reference when it comes to like the tone, the vibe, the story that we're setting. So a lot of times I like to watch material related to what we're writing about. I also like to have Pinterest boards and like mood boards to kind of convey what we want to write about and like the tone we're setting. And yeah, I just write it in one go, just simultaneously, spontaneously, just put it all on paper. And then it'll go through different feedbacks, like stages of feedback and criticism. But eventually, hey, the script is out. It's good enough, right? But for more extensive ones, obviously, it's a longer process of like turning in scripts back and forth, doing test reads, the usual. I think one thing that we are very honed in, I wouldn't even say like exceptional at, but like we very honed in the craft of writing, I think, and that's something we're on top of as filmmaking channel.
Tia in the back.
Anything else?
Dang. Dylan, you got any tips?
On writing, I don't do much writing, so
For you and I, we just bounce back jokes.
yeah.
And it just shows up.
It's kind of like you just like reread it and you're like, okay, how would the character actually sound doing that? How would this actor deliver it? Could they deliver something else better? And then like improvise off of the script. I feel like we improvise a lot as well, like lines and stuff like that.
I like to use Sebs as a placeholder for that.
He's the
I call it
default man.
Yeah, you're the default, Sebs.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's so great. Sebs, you know, what's your story? What's your go-to process
Yeah.
for story writing, Mr. Extra?
Story writing. I don't write.
No. I have an answer to that. And every time we
Oh,
plan
no.
something in front of George, he'll say, I saw that in Call of Duty Zombies.
Okay, you know what?
You
Since
know what that
brought it
sounds
up-
like? Sounds like Call of Duty Zombies.
And I'm like, no way that plot point was in Call of Duty Zombies. And lo and behold, it is, because fucking zombies and Call of Duty it's fucking insane. Like, Rick Toppin, the story's crazy.
Yeah, just gotta watch a 7-hour video.
He made us watch a 7-hour video for
Nah, I know you didn't.
It didn't happen. I did watch it. I did watch
I
it.
watched the Payday video. I think it was worth it. I think my next white whale is gonna be Call of Duty Zombies.
You
The Payday one was worth it.
You can literally tell Sebs a story. He'll be like, "Oh, like that was on Sri Lanka. Like that was it. Like in Alcatraz. The Deer to Totem it's on there. Just go look at it."
I'll be honest. When I did go to Alcatraz, I was like, man, you know where I seen that? Like,
Oh my
Now,
god.
were you telling your parents that's where the pack-a-punch is?
dude, I couldn't tell them.
Yeah, dog.
I had a feeling
Yeah, I
that
guess
was
that
gonna-
answers the question.
Yeah. The next one is from Victor Alazum 2359. He has favorite collab you've ever done, and also favorite performer you worked with. Jeg actually just left right now, but Jeg's a good collab that we've done.
Mhm.
Love working with Jag. Slash Star 91. Destiny's also great too. They're super helpful. They're part of the VNbien family, basically, right? Like we get shit done. It's great.
Mhm.
Can't think of anything other. We haven't done too many.
No
collabs.
other collabs. Not at all.
Mhm.
A lot of people we work with aren't creators. A lot of them aren't even like set onto an art per se. They're people who we think have the talent that will serve like a certain story we're trying to tell, an episode we're trying to tell, you know? So not too much about that, but on the other hand, performers, that's a different story. We have quite a few good ones. Kyle Keller, he played Dr. Bright A? Yeah, the first Dr. Bright, the one that got shot at the end. Yeah, we had troubles with the script, and
Yeah.
we had something the night before, and he took the script, looked at it for 20 minutes, and did that whole ending monologue where he said, I want a Subaru with my wife and kids. I want to watch a 90-minute cut of Avatar. You know, like he memorized that all in one go. Pretty impressive, and it was great to work with. You guys have any favorites?
Favorite like person, like actor that we worked with?
Yeah. And Dave is the easy answer.
Yeah.
You know, Dave
Everyone
is always.
I was thinking the same day.
I wasn't there for it, but Seb's work on an episode that hasn't been released yet.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about.
We're talking about the.
Yeah,
That one?
Oh,
the one where the memes from with him and the mustache.
Yeah, that one's good.
I'm so glad we chose Sebs for that. Amazing.
Someone in the comments said zombie stream.
Oh yeah, that's Daniel. Huge
Oh.
goat cheese. That's Daniel right there.
My goat.
I think he also asked VNbien visual novel when's it coming out? Did we make a visual novel? I don't think we did.
I don't know how to draw.
Dave comic. Sorry, what? Someone says
What?
that?
Anyways, next question. Oh wait, did you answer that, Dylan Sebs?
The which one?
I
Oh,
just
favorite-
I go with Soul.
Sebs, what's
Honestly, I
your
don't know.
favorite performer to work with, Mr. Extra?
Work with. Uh,
He's not just an extra. He's our windshield
True.
and our mic man
Yeah, he's everything. He's our everything man.
one-time mic man.
and our caterer. He brings like a huge thing of Mike and Ike's or like sweet tea and shares it.
He's our Mr. Everything.
That's true.
I was gonna
Seb's,
say, on top of that, that's because some people were thirsty and hungry, so I had to go get some stuff.
It is death trap.
Hot Cheeto.
Heat stroke day. I had to bring ice cream.
That was goated of you. Thank you for that. That was
Mhm.
fucking fire.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the
For-
question. Who's your
I
favorite
know. That's the thing. I'm
Bro
thinking,
said
but
me.
honestly, I can't pinpoint just one person per
Work
se.
with
Everybody's been
everyone.
fun to work with. Yeah, everybody's been fun to work with.
Interesting. Just nobody?
No
No one's your favorite.
No, the thing is, I don't really pick out a favorite. I just look at what's going on. I think it's entertaining, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool, or that's pretty funny, or stuff like that. I don't really say, man, this is like the guy. But if I had to pick, then yes, Dave.
Dave's great. Damien's great.
He's
Why
great.
don't we have a spinoff, guys? We got to do better. Why don't we have a fucking spinoff?
True. Phil, did you say yours?
No, but if I had to say, it'd probably be like Azael. We've called him our little slam pig a few times because of the costumes and everything he has to wear and go through. And I don't think I've ever heard him like complain unless it's like dying.
That's not true. There's one time I remember.
Which one?
So it was, I think, the Dimension Hoppers, where we were both security guards, and unfortunately, he doesn't have the whole fire resistance that I have, and he was kind of dying in the suit.
Yeah. But I feel like he
Yeah.
like sticks in there like through it all. He puts out.
Or Azael.
He's like our Doug Jones. You know the guy who played Abe in Hellboy? He's like every Hollywood monster ever that's like tall and lanky.
Yeah.
He's our Doug Jones.
I remember whenever we'd say cut or anything, he'd rip off the visor,
Yeah.
and it was just all blocked out from the
Yeah.
sweat. I'm like, I just look at him like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Yay. Let's see. Our next one is from Pheno Photographer 7622. He asks, "Is Dave the devil or an SCP?" And he also asks, "How do you guys create many of the characters from the series?"
Hmm.
Let's see.
That's a good question.
I think Dave's above all those, to be honest.
First one is easy. It's just a second
Dave's
one.
above
He's above
all
all those.
Yeah. You know how Marvel has the one above all? They're like the highest entity that like just looks at everybody, and that's Dave.
Hmm.
That's why he
Is he
doesn't say anything.
Honestly. But his second question was, how did you guys create many of the characters from the series?
It's as simple as we look at one of our friends. We think he'd play a great accountant. He'd play a great like soldier who like plays Candy Crush on break. You would play a great like stickler in The Office, and then we cast them as the character, and we give them reference like, hey, make the character your own. We'll work around you, right? Because none of us are like, a lot of us actually just aren't specialty actors. We're not like honed in on acting, but we like doing it. And I think that's the beauty of like saying that everyone can perform if they want to, so everyone has the capability, and I think we build around that a lot of times. Like
Yeah,
Damien has the best poker face, and we
he does.
got that into Dave.
It's literally just picking like, oh, this guy's here. What is he like? And then like, oh, this joke would work for him, and then just making it work.
Mhm.
It's great. Let's see. Oh, this question's great. Queens of the Living Age from 3069 asks, Are all the episodes of Identificide chronological or all over the place timeline wise? Edit, referencing Dill's absence in A Fistful of Brights and Dr. Bright in a pestilent year. A pestilent new year.
All right, because Dr. Bright and Pestilent New Year, it was the wrong version of Bright, right? It's not Kyle, it's Esteban.
Right. Yeah.
And Dill technically should still be around because Eric's still around because Amnestics happens after Bright, but he's not there. So
Yeah.
um, I thought we had an explanation for this, but I'm forgetting. But if I remember correctly, Pestilent New Year can happen anywhere before. Okay, I think it's kind of like how episodes of the Clone Wars, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, aren't chronological. But if you look at a timeline that like fans nitpick and like put in, it starts to make sense. Like this event leads to this event. Same thing. I would say Pestilent New Year happens in the big chunk of the majority of season 2 because you have Dr. Bright there, but also the ethics committee guy is dead in IKEA. So some things don't check out. So we'll make a timeline at some point probably, right? But we rationalized this at one point, and right now, I think it's too much thinking. As for Bill and Dr. Bright, you want the canonical answer? The actual answer is, I think you were helping install Wi-Fi somewhere, or you were like doing some field work.
Yeah, I was
You
busy.
couldn't come. Yeah. Canonical answer. I think Dill already left in Amnestics, and I think Eric was left behind, and then the whole thing with this happened to my buddy Eric happens in the distant future after season 2. So yeah, Dill's gone by then, I think.
That's a good buffer, though. We should make a timeline thing.
Mhm.
That's a good extender of the deadline. I think that's gonna be our next one.
Let's put together a time. We'll come out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renee Alvarez asks, how many episodes are in season 3, and which one of them will Dave make an appearance in? They just want everything. They want the whole thing.
Take a shot for every time they ask about Dave. How many episodes are there? Let's see. So we've had 6 episodes usually in every season, but hey, for those of you guys who are sticking around for like how long are we into this already?
I think it's
91
like
minutes.
yeah.
Whoever's watching this far in, we'll just tell you it's gonna be 8 episodes. All right. Enjoy that little bit of piece of content. Little
Dave
insider
comes
news.
up frequently as well.
Yes. Yeah,
It's a
you guys will be
frequent
happy to hear
character.
that.
And then now all the VOD frogs are gonna come in and get it to this exact point, and they're gonna get everything.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people watching the VOD because they're too lazy. So, next question is from Avery Robin. This is, will FCP 507 ever return for more episodes? What does the future of Addendum Aside look like?
So 507, they're referencing Justin, the Dimension Hopper, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I believe that his story isn't over yet. He's kind of a constant. He just travels around. He's everywhere. So who knows? He might just pop into one of our episodes, right?
Yeah.
If you guys crave more of him, check out Bright. He makes a returning appearance. Check out our lo-fi videos. He also makes an appearance in the background. I don't know if you guys caught that, but yeah, he's been around. What was the other question?
The other question was, what does the future of Addendum Aside look like?
Future of Addendum Aside. Let's just say we took a lot of inspiration from. I feel like we took inspiration from somewhere, but I'm completely blanking right now. What the fuck was that anime? The one where the anime outro thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is gonna be the biggest. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Just so
The
they don't
TikTok one?
The for the final.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What about that?
Yeah, let's just say we have a little influence from what was that anime movie? Your Name? Yeah, Your Name.
Yeah, Your Name.
You guys should watch Your Name. It's a really good Japanese, like, it's an anime movie. It's really good. You will cry. You will bawl your eyes out. But some aspects of that make an appearance in the finale, and that's all I'll say about it. Yeah.
So,
Anything else?
Nah, that's it from that guy. Owen Kugler asks, for another Dave spinoff. The people want a Dave spinoff.
I guess we should give it to them.
A Dave spinoff?
Like,
We can make something, right? A Dave, kind of like oriented
Listen.
story. You think we could fit one in?
Listen, it's not like we haven't thought about it. Okay, it's not like we haven't. Trust me, we've thought about it. We've been thinking about it. since we conceived Dave, we're like, this guy's going for greatness. This guy's gonna be a household name.
Alright.
And were we right? Yes, we are. So maybe let's just say we're on top of that shit. Okay.
So I'm gonna skip this one because we've already answered this like so many times. So Ronald Kunad asks, have you guys ever heard of Ligma? And I didn't want to say this question before I talked about it before stream, but they wanted it. So, you guys ever heard of Ligma? Is what he's asking.
Yeah.
Who's taking for the team? Who's taking one?
Sebs.
I already said I've heard of this.
I've heard of it too.
Who's Ligma?
Nah, but you guys haven't heard of Wendy's, have you? You know what demographic we should reach out to more? Which geographic location? Kenya.
Kenya.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
You don't.
Can you fit these nuts?
I was about to say, if you could fly us to Kenya, sure. I mean, that'd be more than enough of a payment.
But did you see that new music video about the? It's an art exhibit. They call it the dragon exhibit.
So dumb.
So dumb. Stop already. Let's just move on. This is gonna take forever. The Keter Factor 2956 asks, and this is a question for Chris: is Jindo alive? Is he okay?
I think so.
Is he okay?
Real life to me.
Who's Jindo? I'm Chris. Who's Jindo?
Is he alive? Is he okay? How will he get home?
Is he okay?
Did he fall off a ripstick? Who knows?
Is Jindo
Who knows what's
gay?
happening?
Poor Jindo. We don't even know where he's at.
Jindo.
R.I.P.
Next question from.
Oh
no. Next question is from Electric Slides. He asked, worst, and the Sev is gonna love this question.
Oh,
Worst
no.
on-set blunder or injury?
Oh no.
Yo.
Oh.
I already said the heat stroke, so.
I got both instead of or. It's and.
Go on.
Oh, we're starting with me? Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
go for it.
So the worst. Now I'm just gonna say it because this could have been bad, but it involves a certain dill and a car.
Oh no. I remember this one.
What the fuck?
So I'm gonna go ahead and explain it. We were filming. I forgot. Like it was for the movie, right?
It was for Auxilium.
Yeah. So I was sitting on the side because they're like, okay, we're gonna be all four of us need to be in the car. You just sit out there and wait. I'm like, okay, sure. So I put my headphones on. I just lay back and I'm just hanging out. 5 minutes later, I hear, "Hey, George." I look up, half the cars in the ditch because they were filming, pretending to go in the ditch, but they took it too far.
Yeah, we tried to aim for realism, you know. It's just what we got to do.
I mean, at least it was the ditch and not the big Rosaka next to it.
It could have been bad too. I don't think we should have used a chain like that. What if that thing yanked?
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. The chain.
I saw a video recently of like that thing taking out like someone's jaw. I was like, that could have been really bad for us if it fucked
So
up.
here's the thing. One, the good thing is everybody for the most part, from what I remember, was standing away from both vehicles. Two, I tied it because there's a little handle on the bottom of cars that is meant to be there to be pulled out. Like, that's specifically there so that it doesn't get yanked out. And I tied it around my hitch, so it doesn't do anything. And I was taking it slow, but then I heard a bunch of screaming. And I kind of floored it a bit, which I probably shouldn't have done. But it worked out,
Yeah,
kind
it
of
worked
video.
out.
Nothing bad happened.
Nah.
Four-wheel drive, baby.
And worst injury?
We've had quite a few. Someone fell into a lake, kind of cut themselves on like a bunch of reeds. Another person got pretty bad burns from a torch.
Mhm.
Can't think of anything else.
Yes.
Some dude tried to do a fucking Tokyo drift on a golf cart.
I
and
was
that
gonna
one-
mention
Oh
that
my
one.
God.
I halted filming for like half the day because the fucking golf cart flipped because you shouldn't fucking do Tokyo Drift on a golf cart. But other than that,
I know a good blunder that happened on set. Someone had to walk shirtless in a children's playground full of fake blood.
Yes.
That one's
you
awesome.
wanna
Yeah.
explain that one?
That was me. That was
I
me.
wish
That
I
was
wish
great.
I'd been to see that or
So
some kind of recording.
For context, I was the driver for this shoot. Jeg was there, if Jeg's still here, but it was for the movie. It was gonna be me getting stabbed, and we had like a bag full of this liquid that was like half chocolate syrup, half like red dye, and like some other concoction, and we went for the stab. It's I'm on the ground. It's like a one take, and it doesn't. It's supposed to go through the shirt to spill that outwards, but it goes inside the shirt instead. And so we're just like, just fuck it, just continue shooting it. And so we try filming it, and the fake blood just spilling all over me. And so we finally finish it. And this is at a park in like in a baseball field, and across a baseball field where the only bathroom is a children's playground full of kids. So I had to run shirtless to a damn children's playground and wash off all the fake blood off of me. And then walk back completely shirtless, and there's like a bunch of people laughing at me for it. It was awful. I had to sit in my
Is it
car
your
all
villain
sticky.
arc story for doing Wendy's? Is this your villain arc story for why you baited everyone with
No,
Is
that was
this
just
your,
a
was
funny
that your
bit.
revenge to get back at everyone?
No, there's just a funny bit. It was just for one time. One time.
one time? Yeah. I can't think of any other injuries though apart from that. Or like blunders, I guess. That Azael did black out at the bridge because of a heat stroke. You'd be surprised how many things we get away with. Like we mess with fire a lot. When I say we film, like we do guerrilla filming, we do guerrilla filming. Like the makeshift firebomb that we made in Justin's field. And I was pretty concerned because I was like, you should stand a little bit away when we detonate it, right? Because I won't say how we made it because we're gonna end up on. I'm kidding.
How could it have possibly gone wrong? We did it in a little dry grass in the summer.
We did a practical effects with fire in Minecraft, okay? But yeah, and then Justin's like, no, it's okay, I can take it, and he stood right next to it, and miraculously he didn't get his hair singed off. So, hey, things work out sometimes.
True.
Yeah. Oh, but blunder, you want to talk to about how I fell into a pool?
Oh yeah, the cop's blunder. Oh.
Yeah.
So it was the scene where Deputy Choi's on the landmine, and then we're doing the Country Road song, and it's a reference to Kingsman. And I was supposed to pan to him as he jumps into the pool, and then the explosion's supposed to go off. But as he jumps, I turned the other way to film another actor because they were throwing a punch or something, and then I missed the jump. So yeah.
Here I am jumping into the pool, fully clothed, exhausted, trying to get the money shot of the day, and we didn't.
It was so sad to just watch him pop out of the pool. He's like, "Did we get it?" And I was like, "Oh, I think I missed it."
I was so mad at you, dog. You would not understand.
Probably one of the biggest blunders that I've
Oh,
made.
there was a camera in Dream Amnestics.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't talk
We
about
don't
the
talk
camera.
about that.
You
Don't
see
worry about
We
it.
don't talk about the camera.
The stone-faced Troy? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, that dude. You'd be surprised how many times this happens. I leave camera on tripod. I tell someone, take a look at it, look after it. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
no.
Come back. In the restroom, I hear a bah. And I hear like, what was that? And I come out. And George, how did you describe my face?
So I hear the noise, and we're all sitting downstairs. And we look up at you, and you just stone-faced. And we're just looking at each other like, oh no, something happened.
I love you, Jag. This isn't your fault. I don't blame you. But yeah, when you knocked my camera over, I was like, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Where is he?
Oh man.
You know what, George? She said it was like the look that Anakin had before he killed all the young
Pretty
ladies.
much.
Tail.
Terrible at nothing, but he just didn't show anything. You could see it in the eyes.
Quite a few camera mishaps, but anything else?
Nope.
Next
There's
question?
two questions, but they're kind of repeats. One's asking for another Dave spinoff. Another one's asking for a process of new videos of making or story making. So once again, the people want a Dave spinoff.
Yeah, clearly. Shit.
Very clearly. We hear you loud and proud.
What was the last one though?
Our process of making new videos.
We kind of talked about it recently. We've been on Addendum side for the past few years, so I mean, we kind of talked about that.
Rip it.
But honestly, I think stories, like long-term big stories, like finales and like the movies that we make are products of like a lot of thought, a lot of inspiration. I think, personally for me, like the best way to make art is to consume art that you love, that you want to replicate. So I think a lot of this just comes to you, and if a story is very special to us, then we decide to go through with it. But yeah, I kind of answered that question about the Addendum side of it.
You heard it here first, folks. If you like murder mysteries, do murder. Watch a lot of murders, and you'll get it right easily.
Sounds about right to me.
Wild.
Where should you refer me to watch murders? Is there a website that I can look at?
I know plenty of them.
As a criminologist, I'm not saying.
Wow.
So,
Oh shit! Dave reaction.
Yeah.
is it here? Live Dave reaction?
Live Dave reaction just went up.
No way.
That's fire.
Amazing.
Shit. Dog, Jag just texted me that he's so sorry about the camera.
Yo.
It's okay, we're good.
Dude.
You owe him a new camera, Jag.
No, that day. He offered up his camera. I remember he offered it up.
It's good. It's still good to this day. The camera's still working, so that's what matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if it was?
Chris is gonna love this question. Carson Wellington asks, "What's with the new vlog format? They're new but funny."
Is that in reference to like the behind the scenes like shit posts where I like talk into a camcorder? It's like a camcorder format. If that's what you're referring, content.
Yeah,
We
I
have
think
a lot of
Filler.
that one. Yeah, filler.
we have a lot of funny moments, like when Damien/Dave fell into a river and. Well, actually, no. We didn't fall. We paused the video, so we don't know what.
Yeah, we saved him. We stopped him.
We stopped him. We paused the video. But just content. I think there's a lot of funny moments on set sometimes. So we just post it.
True.
And you guys eat that shit up, right? So who's really complaining?
You're gonna love this question. DataPie asks, "How do you respond to the allegations of a Dave movie in production?"
Ooh.
I didn't know there was allegations of that. Anything I spew is apparently about Wendy, so I didn't do that.
I can't. I don't know about the Dave movie. I mean, are there allegations?
Not at first time I'm here.
Comment.
No
Yeah, I'd like
comments.
to refer to my lawyer on that one.
My agent will make a statement for me.
Yeah.
Next question.
Richie Tartar asks, "Nice fedora," and I'm guessing that's referring to Sebs. Also, what did Wendy ever do to you guys? And what's with the Popeye subliminal messaging?
Oh, I think he means Justin's fedora in the Disney announcement.
Is it? Oh, it
That
is.
might be
Oh,
Frank too.
we have a lot of fedoras.
True.
Yeah. What was the follow-up question? Oh, the Popeye subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny because it was around a time on like a bunch of threads. People were arguing about what was better, the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich or the Popeye's chicken sandwich, and everyone was like, Chad Popeye's virgin Chick-fil-A, right? So we kind of honed in on that and said, hey, what if it was like where there was like 3 Popeyes near Site 5013, just to like skew like anything anomalous, anything suspicious happening at the site. And then it just became a motif. Also, I saw Miller at a Popeyes. Like,
I was literally about to say that.
coincidentally, that was like super funny. I went there to try out the chicken sandwich because I forgot what it tasted like. I hadn't had one in a while, and I saw Miller doing the same exact thing from across the restaurant. I was like, oh shit! And funny enough, that same weekend we filmed like Welcome to 1313, and the joke made it in. Yeah,
The stars aligned.
It's
It
the
just
start.
worked. So
Yeah,
York, is this how do you say this? York Rodriguez says new Jindo music when? Who's Jindo? Is
Who the
he
fuck-
okay?
Who is Jindo?
Who's Jindo? Is he
alive?
okay? Is he alive?
Okay?
Is he alive? Is he okay?
A little birdie told me that Jindo's working on something though. Something might come out. I don't know. Something might come out this Monday. Something might come out next year. Who knows? Who knows? We don't even know if it's live.
And by next Monday, he means Chris time. So that means in like a year. So
Yeah, it means like a year from now, Monday.
It
yeah.
could be next Monday. It could be this Monday. It could be 3 Mondays away from now. Okay. But I don't know because Jindo's. I don't know if he's even alive.
If he's okay,
Is he
yeah.
okay? Is he alive? Is he okay?
Annie, are you
So-
okay? Next question.
Owen Coolger asks, where are you guys based out of geographically? I don't know if we can explain that one because that's literally doxing our location.
You want to dox yourself?
Do we want to
I mean,
publicly
we-
dox ourselves
I
live
mean,
on-
we could give them a general.
Just like
We're
Texas.
in the south.
Yeah.
Didn't a crew member of ours dox our location?
Yes,
on
they
Discord?
did on the Discord.
That was kind of funny.
Anthony, I'm calling you out, Anthony.
Kinda
If you ever see
hilarious.
this,
He's
You
not
literally-
here.
saying hey, where our exact location is, and asking if they have a warehouse to do Rocket League with real cars. Anthony,
That's kind of funny. Being honest.
Fucker.
What was that though, George? You want to give them a breadcrumb?
Already did the south. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. The South, yeah.
Mhm.
You watch our videos, and look at the lack of like mountainous range and trees, and you can narrow it down pretty well from there. Okay.
And temperature.
And temperature.
So Jake Larix asks, will we ever get a VNbien OnlyFans?
Oh no.
Oh wait, Damien's in the chat. Dave is here.
Yo.
Dave is me.
Dave is me. Damien's
do you
here.
wanna? Dave? Do you want to hop on the call? We're on Discord.
We
right
can
now.
get
He's
a
in the
real
backstage.
Dave
Real
live
Dave reaction.
real
You guys
Dave
asked for Dave. You guys asked for Dave. He can pop in right now.
an
if he's
actual
free.
Dave live reaction.
Can't believe it. Oh,
He's here.
Oh
It's
shit!
Wait,
Wait,
you can't talk though. Do you
You
want to
can't,
talk?
you can't talk. You can't talk though.
no speaking, David. Just turn your camera off.
Oh.
Oh! There he is.
Holy
Real
shit!
real Dave reaction.
Actual Dave reaction. Is
Actual
this a
Dave reaction.
is this a season
Yeah.
3 spoiler? What the fuck?
That's crazy. How do you
insane.
respond to the allegations of the Dave movie, Dave? Okay.
Any word on the
I don't know.
VNbien OnlyFans, Dave?
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Wow.
Chick-fil-A sandwich or Popeye sandwich?
Good answer.
Have
My man.
you
Easy.
been seeing this that they want a spinoff? We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Well, our people will get with your people, okay?
People will contact your people. Yeah. What was the next question?
So, Paulina 8RP asks, yo, okay, what happened to Dr. Bright after the episode? And they also asked, what happened to Dill and why is he a bad guy in season 3? Which I don't even know where that came up from. When is season 3 coming out? And is there a season 4 following right afterwards? Dave, do you have any response to that? No, that's your response, please.
That's
All
insane.
that.
I can't believe
That's
you said
crazy.
that.
Can't believe it. So controversial, yet so brave.
It's so brave, yeah.
He's speaking facts, whether you love him or hate him. He's speaking facts.
He's pro spitting.
Bright. We talked a little bit about that, but we wanted to kind of explore headcanon wise, but also I guess we'll sprinkle it. There's sprinkles of it. I think I can say that much in season 3 that Bright continued to do his foundation job afterwards. He went back to the foundation. It's kind of a reversal arc where instead of going in a better route or in a worse route, he stays the same, and that's like a hallmark of how he's scared of change, you know? So, but we also talk about it in the Fistful of Brights where they end up, and they're in fucking Alaska. There's 2 Brights like in a cabin in Alaska, like talking about the good old days, you know? So there's your answer for that. Why is Dylan a bad guy?
Yeah, they asked what happened to Dill and why is he a bad guy?
What happened to you, man?
The only way I
bad.
see like someone deciphering that is I think in the teaser Dill has a couple of voice lines that sound very ominous and malicious, but I don't is he a bad guy? Who knows? You'll have to watch the season. But what happened to Dill? Last we saw it was kind of implied that he went off on a happy ending with Mia, so
That's scene.
Uh,
The scene.
Dill, what do you think about Dill?
I think he'll return, and we'll see what he does. I don't know. It's
He'll have a lot
could be
more
controversial what he does.
He'll have a lot more interactions with Ferns. We'll say that. We're getting the gang back together.
True.
Isn't that right, Dave? Yeah.
I think I've isolated the best part of the stream. There we go.
I agree. We don't need it. We don't even. This is the live Dave reaction. This is literally the live Dave reaction.
Reaction.
I think.
Wait, have you shown Damien the live Dave reaction?
He's right next to him. We get double the Dave.
Now this is the Dave spin-off people have been wanting.
Here, if I do this, and then we could do this. just have it there. There we go. I like that.
This is the content. This is what people have been wanting. Live
Yeah.
Dave.
That's
Alright.
beautiful.
Next question.
Diamond Stars asks, where do you see VNbien in 5 years? Probably releasing season 3, honestly.
But that's a hard maybe.
That is a hard maybe.
That's a hard maybe too. In 5 years, I want to see ourselves expanding into different territories. I mean, we've been working with a different sect of our like media stuff. They're called Auxilium, which is also what the movie's based off of. So I see ourselves branching into a lot of music. Still keeping like the short film, like filmography, like the video format, you know, the format of like filmmaking, but expanding our horizons, exploring new stories. I think you'll like what we come up with next. We have a lot of cool ideas with. Trust me, we've had hours and hours and hours of conversations about what comes after Adenamicide. Some of them are emotion, some are not. But hey, whatever it is, we hope you guys will like it. And thanks for sticking by.
All right,
What do you
David Trent. This guy asks, I'm not even going to say the first part, but he says, who's the actor for the Harbinger? Dave, who's the actor for the Harbinger? David.
There it is.
There it is. There, he's the actor.
Yeah, definitely.
He's everybody.
He is so.
I don't know if we could say who the actor is. I mean, it's kind of, if you cross-reference the body build. True.
Actually, yeah, I agree.
Eventually, it'll be revealed.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. Maybe some detective work could find it. We'll see. So, our next question. We have 2 more questions, by the way.
2 more? Okay, sure. We're getting through them pretty fast.
Caleb Doom asks, "What's the deal with Chef Dill and Professor Choi?"
Is that supposed to? What's that inferencing? Like, what's their deal? Like, are they like?
Yeah, what's their
More than
deal?
friends?
What's going
Are
on
they
with
more
them?
than friends, or like, what are you trying to ask
What's the
here?
deal with them? That's the question. What's the deal with them? What's the deal with these 2?
Dill, you got an answer for that? Are they more than friends?
They're a universal constant, I'd say.
Yeah, like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick. Okay. Was that it? Was that the only question?
Yeah, but we have one more. But this is for Dave and such Dave specifically. From
We'll
Queens
give
of
you
the
a
Living Age. This is gonna be the
I'll give you a better answer. Choi and Dill are constants. You'll see a bit of that in season 3. We've been saying that, but they're constants. They've been there and they will be there. There we go.
True. So Queens of the Living Age, and this is specifically for Dave. Yes, Dave the movie when? This is our final question. Dave the movie when?
Nice.
There we go.
What do
Yeah.
you say,
There we
man?
go.
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't
Yeah.
have said it better myself, honestly. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is all of our questions.
All right.
Every single one.
We're looking through some memes.
Me.
Good.
Some funnies.
All right. So
We have a lot of them.
$30 on experience.
Oh, if we're gonna look at stuff, Dill, I sent you the. If you look at your DMs, I sent you the video of me doing the blender with the was it the throwback?
Oh yeah.
You can show
Oh,
that.
yo, Miller, should I send the video of your
Already, that's what we're doing right now. I
You
sent
found
it to
it?
him. I found
Okay,
it.
cool.
I haven't. I always do.
Hmm.
Let's show it.
So yep, there it is.
There it is. 5 seconds long. It is on stream. You guys, the people who are in this want to see it, it's like a 30-second delay.
You know what
Right,
Esteban would say? You know what Esteban would say? Where's your trigger discipline?
The safety's not on.
Safety's not on.
Dave agrees.
Dave agrees.
Dave is all for gun safety.
True. We have how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32,
Oh my
33
God.
memes to look at.
Holy shit.
Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. You pull up the meme, we go around in a circle, say a number, how we rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Cool?
Sounds fair.
All right, what's the order? So just so we're consistent.
Just from the top. So because we all look at it. So it's the one that's on, and if you look at the VC for the chat, it's gonna be the top one, and then you can just swipe.
Okay.
So it's the first one. It has the demo man.
It's on the chat, you said? Where is it?
Yeah,
Demo.
the backstage VC general chat.
Oh, backstage. Backstage, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
struggling.
shit.
Not letting me scroll.
Where is it? I don't know where it is.
So you know where the backstage, the little voice channel is? There should be the
Yeah.
gears settings, and there should be a little bubble, a chat bubble. Click that chat bubble.
And then scroll upwards and you'll see it.
Technology, man.
Dave's there.
Are we back?
I think we should be back. Yep.
Yep, we are live.
All
Like
right.
that
Great.
Pays on Day video.
we are live with another TF2 video.
We are live. Yes, we're sorry we had technical difficulties. Dill's computer froze.
It was being a little quirky.
Oh look, we have Dave chanting. Dave movie when Dave, Big Mac Dave. He's right here.
Yeah, he's right
He's
there.
right here. He's right here. This is your content. This is your gift for showing up for the stream. He's right here. Look at that. You can get a full thumbs up. Exclusive right here.
They love
Amazing.
that. Dude. All right, first meme we're reviewing, right?
Yeah, one meme. Well, we got 33, but
So let's go through the first one. Pull it up, Dill.
There
Pull
we
that
go.
up, Jamie.
up the Dave reactions blog. There we go. So, D-class Dylan escaped.
It's a good one. It's nice. I like it.
What do you guys rate this one?
I would give that like a 7.8.
Yeah.
I like the creativity with the orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, it's Dylan D-class Dylan escape. Cause didn't we say that he tried to escape multiple times in amnestics, but they failed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
say a
should- honestly,
solid
if we-
7 as well. Yeah.
I give it a 9.
I'm going to start here. If we do a prequel, if we do like an episode, like a throwaway episode, I would love to do a prequel of like Dylan escape attempts.
like a cartoon. You know, like they do that.
Yeah. Like animated fucking Dylan escape attempts would be hilarious.
That'd be interesting.
So
Just
I give
tickles
that
my Team Fortress funny bone.
Azael was in the chat. We were talking about you.
Dang.
We love you, dog. We love you. We miss you.
All right, next meme,
Alright. Next meme.
which is the burger one.
Dang.
A huge diss on the IKEA episode.
I don't know. The IKEA episode was peak in my opinion. So
I think this is an L meme. It's
Yeah.
funny. I know what they're trying to say, but I think it's an L.
massive.
2 out
L.
of 10. That was a peak video.
I think IKEA is one of the best.
Yeah, I'd say
I give
one.
it a 1. I don't like the tomatoes in that burger.
Fair enough.
Offends me.
Fair enough.
That's your standard for grading. I respect
Yeah.
it.
Toss them out.
True. Next meme.
Yeah, I would give that a 3.
Let's see, what's the next one? It was the 4 strip one. The one with the detective, yeah.
That's a solid meme.
That's pretty solid.
I give that
Where
one.
Dave? I mean, it's not David. That's a 10 out of 10.
That's a
pretty
10 out of
good.
10.
That's 10 for me too.
Easily.
Dave,
Amy
you know?
David. What do you give it? What do you give it, David? Give us a number. Ooh, 10. That's crazy. See, the next one's gonna be a pretty controversial.
Oh no.
Oh no, this one's gonna be interesting.
Never before seen character.
Never before seen character. See that?
Steals
Damn.
Dave's looks, drinks coffee,
Drinks
doesn't
coffee.
elaborate.
Elaborate.
What do you have
I
to
would
say
give
about
that an
that,
8.
James?
I would give that an 8.5.
There's a lot of this guy, especially because he's here.
Yep.
Amazing. I give that a 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.5.
No Dave in it, so he loses points.
True.
The next one is with Thomas and it with Thomas Hawk.
That's an 8 right there.
Of course it is for you.
Hey.
I love that kind of stuff. Huh?
I give that like a 9. That's pretty funny.
It is.
Our next one is with the goggles. The head
Solid.
empty, no thoughts. A
Solid
lot of these
9.
are just from the trailers.
Head empty, no thoughts. Yeah, I give that like a 6 or a 5. 5.5.
Seb's gonna love the next one. Absolutely love it.
See, you know what? That's what you would wake up and see.
What's the next one?
It's the plague doctor one.
You fell asleep first at the sleepover.
Uh,
You just gotta click the arrow. Like whenever you click on it, just click the arrow right next to it, and then it'll just back up the next one.
yeah, that's a good one.
I'll give it an 8.
I think that's a 7.
That's a good one. Our next one
Alright,
has
man.
Harbinger in it, which is
It's
funny.
solid. It's an 8.
I think we tried to make this one too, right? I remember using this triangle and this Joe Biden picture.
The Harbinger went for his trace to fight destiny and literally God. That's
Hands him in the solid 8 right there.
Someone beat me to the punch. I was gonna do that.
that's pretty good.
0 out of 10 for beating me to the punch. What a good meme. Let's see. Oh, Dill lost his placement.
Ooh.
There we go. There it is.
What's your name? What's your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
That's an 8.5 right there.
It is an 8.5.
I would give that an 8.
Wait, hold on. Dill's saying the audio's dead.
Oh.
Wait, no, we're good.
On.
Yes.
The Filthy Frank
It's a
point.
9.
The logo turns red. Shit just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Solid 9.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna repeat once you go out. So just click the big one of Kyle's face, and
I
then
would give that
right.
one. I would give that one an 8. The logo turns red one. That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Right here, the Kyle
Dead
one is
bright reaction.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
that's a
I
7.
give that one. That's pretty clever. 9.
The next one is my favorite, 100%.
What the fuck is this one?
Balls Itch.
Oh,
I love this one. 10 out of 10.
I give it an 8.
Balls Itch.
Like a
That
real
is
reaction.
a 10 out of 10.
That's an 8 for me too. That's pretty funny.
The next one has got a certain character in it that someone's very familiar with.
Dr. Ferns having to fight a Keter level meta god immediately after dealing with Dr. Bright being stuck in Infinite IKEA and amnestizing Dylan Woods.
Oh,
Yep, that's pretty accurate. I give that a 10.
I'm gonna give
It's
that an
so
8.5.
overly specific.
The beanie and the glasses is such a nice touch.
It's great. I remember this old video. The SCP IKEA staff when 001 happens. With the fucking sex offender video.
No.
Or the SCP Illustrated like videos.
Yeah.
I get it though. It's pretty funny. It's kind of funny.
The next one's funny. I like this one a lot. SCP-507.
Oh, it's the skeleton one. Shit.
Yeah, the skeleton one.
Yeah.
It got put into the hell dimension. Give that like a 6.
It's a 6. The next one's pretty creative. It's totally not Harbinger propaganda.
Wow, it's so nice getting emotional support from a god. People working at 1313. People working at Site 19. I just witnessed all people I have befriended over the years get dragged down into what I can only assume are deepest, darkest pits of hell by a man made of acid and hatred. Yeah, okay. That's
Solid
pretty good.
7.
Oh wait, Anthony's here.
What's
Yeah.
up?
What?
You
Oh
joined
my
the
God.
live stream.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well,
For the people now watching, Anthony's one of our cast members. He's joining us late to look at some memes.
hi.
Yeah. Can you see the memes?
Yeah, I can see the memes. I just got on. I didn't know shit was happening today.
Yeah, we're live.
We are live. So
Yeah.
Oh, I would give that one like a 9. I
That's
think
a 9.
pretty good.
What chat are we getting the memes from?
Backstage VC chat.
Click the chat bubble on the actual voice chat and near the settings.
Cool.
The next one's Ted Tedison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's like a 7 for me. That's pretty fun.
That's a 7. I like
Yeah.
that one a lot. Next one's pretty good.
Is it the Link one?
Yeah, the link one.
Yep. 963 coming in.
Is that Azael?
I think it is.
I think you didn't know.
That's a 9.
I didn't know I had access to like this VC, and then I think Azael also realized that because we've both just been watching
Yeah.
from YouTube.
Ozzy, we're looking at memes. Go to the little chat bubble next to the voice channel and backstage. And you'll pull up a little chat with all memes on them.
Mm-hmm.
The Dr. Bright one, I would give that one. That's an 8. That's pretty funny.
That's an 8. Yeah.
Type of shit I've been on lately.
Damn.
7.
Well, that one's pretty good because it's using our actual footage, so
Yeah.
I'd say that goes a 7
Okay,
right
but
there.
I have a question. There's another meme with the same exact scene, which I think is much better. Where's that one, Dill?
I heard that. You told me to add every single meme that was on Mood Memes.
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot
there's
of them.
another meme. There's another meme. Here, press knows what I'm
I
talking
found what I found. If you want to see more, you got to go to the Mood Memes channel in the Discord.
Okay. Join our Discord, by the way. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. You can see a lot of cool stuff. People talk about our stuff a lot. Meet new friends. play games, watch movies. It's cool.
Dill, I'm a little
Raspberry.
ahead in the memes. Dill, what the hell is this Ram Ranch style meme at the very end?
Hey, no spoilers. No spoilers.
uh,
So
What are we
we're at the wall with the ear wall.
Oh
am I,
shit! It's not a
am I
Wendy's.
allowed to like? Am I allowed to show?
Jeez.
Am I allowed to show my ugly mug on this? Or do people?
If you want
I
to.
Are my episodes even out yet? I haven't checked.
No spoilers for season 3, Anthony.
But yeah, that's season 3. That's season 3. Me and my balding
Look at
era.
the memes. Stay
Me and-
focused with the
my
memes.
pre-depression era. Me and
Stay with the memes.
oh,
We're at the
okay.
Wendy's.
Not a Wendy's takeout, I swear. I want to give that a 10 because it's so relevant.
giving that a 0.
You
Dang.
would give it a 0. Boy Who Cried Wendy's, you would give it a
Yep.
0.
Negative 10.
Bro, we have a
Negative
Wendy's
10.
hater. That sucks. Wendy's is so good. Well, actually, nah. They got rid of my one favorite burger, so Wendy's is actually garbage
Ooh.
now.
Is the next one the SpongeBob one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. When Dr. Ferns gets more unhinged with every new season and keeps muttering about the great script.
It's not a solid 9.
That's
It's
pretty
a
that's
9.
pretty good. That's 9.
I love the next
Okay.
one.
The next one is pretty great though. That's a 10 immediately because it's about
That's
Dave.
literally what happened, though. That was plot relevant.
How did they know the finale?
Yeah.
They
The
fucking
leak.
guessed the finale.
Leaked finale.
League finale. I didn't do it this time, I swear.
We were just talking about how you like doxed our location on Discord once.
You little shit. I had to freaking delete that.
Someone will find us in the 50 square miles that is our home area.
You never know.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. We have the one VNbien viewer who's just the fucking never mind.
We'll never know.
You'll never
Okay.
know.
Next one's the JoJo reference one.
Okay, that one's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a 10 out of 10 with the fucking hole in Kyle.
Kyle.
That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
That is. The next one Dill's gonna love.
Fucking Dill.
Next.
What happened?
You know,
What happened
you know
with Dill?
what? That's not even a meme. They just screenshotted a scene from Amnestics.
Bro, they should have put when I shit myself.
Why does he
I
look
guess
like
that's
in
crazy.
shock? He looks so shocked.
I don't know. Maybe he did shit himself.
Probably did.
All right, next one.
Dave's gonna love
10 out of
this.
10.
10 out of 10. It already has David in. David loves it.
10 out of 10
Amazing.
already. Finally, I found a
Amazing.
meme that won't offend anyone.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wait, the next one's pretty funny. I like the next one.
9 out of 10.
Really, what have you done?
He fumbled and
Is that a real picture that we found, or did we actually go do a location shoot on that one?
Which
I think
one?
someone just took a pic of that somewhere.
Yeah.
on the internet. We looking at the IKEA one now?
The let's have some meatballs, Dave. That's the IKEA one.
It's
That's an 8 for me. That's a 9 actually. That 8 or 9. Oh,
8
bro.
9.
I love how we did an
Okay.
Infinite IKEA special and never went to IKEA.
You mentioned Dave, so I say it's a 10 then.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Realistic,
That was
set
a
design
real-
we
that
allocated
was a
for
real
Bill's episode in
IKEA.
IKEA.
It was
We
real.
did a whole documentary in IKEA. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It was real.
No, I'm sorry. My mind completely voided that.
Season
next
3
one is
might
so-
never come out. Oh, this is sad. Why would you doubt us?
Yeah, it's coming out in
Yeah.
next Monday in
Might
Chris
have a
time.
confinement situation.
Trust Chris to be consistent in all aspects, especially timing.
In all aspects, the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Let's go.
Put me on a Dave movie. That thing's getting done in a day.
I love you, Chris.
Live Dave reaction. That's pretty funny.
True.
He's been
All right,
doing
next
live Dave reactions, bro. It's amazing.
There's the next one's the Superman one?
I
Yeah.
love you, Dave.
Dave might die in season 3. Why would you say that too? That's messed up.
Hell no.
He's not.
Yeah,
That's
he
I
would never die.
agree.
blasphemy right there.
That's a 6 out of 10. Why would you speak such heresy? That's like saying
That's a
What?
negative
How
10
could
out of
you
10.
even think that's a
I'm
possibility?
gonna- you know what? We're gonna ban whoever put that.
Gee.
I agree. Be warned.
Be warned. You put anti-Dave propaganda, you're getting banned.
Okay.
Oh, but the
Are we-
next one.
Are
The
we
next one
finally
brings
on
it
Ram
back.
Ranch? Because I've never. This is that
No.
got me
No, we're at the
No.
Jontron one.
I'm a brave
no,
boy.
but Ram Ranch is next though.
Dave with guns
Oh.
in season 3 means he could go down fighting. Not a brave enough boy for this.
At least they acknowledge that such a thing would be
True.
terrible.
Yeah.
The next
give
one's
it an
probably
eight.
the one that Anthony spoiled.
Yeah. Why you keep spoiling the memes, man? You gotta.
It's like a part of me. It's a virus.
That's so loud. Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta turn it down a little bit.
Oh shit! How the fuck? Okay.
Do you guys get that reference? It's there's layers to this meme.
Me and Joe made that one. It was so funny.
Yo.
Get it? Because they're both named Dill, and like Bright shares the same name too.
True.
No.
Is that even America in the background? It looks like fucking Iran, bro.
Yeah, it is. We just put Western and then we
No, that's
got
just
this both-
Arizona.
Oh yeah, the next one's Seb's favorite.
Oh, it's
Nah.
the one of my Oh yeah. You get Chad Snaps.
No.
I love that meme.
Last but not least,
I can't wait for that
Oh.
episode.
Oh no.
We got the zombies one.
I like how you can see in the visor just the people around.
You can. Oh my god, you can. When was this
What?
episode? Jesus.
That's Dill. Yeah, that's definitely Dill
standing
there.
around there. Why were they standing around there? Huh? That's my question.
Hey, we
It's
that
Dill, and
we
that's
were
both
off
Dills.
script at that point. We were off
I
script.
think that's both Dills
Yeah,
in
that's
the
both
visor.
Dills.
When
We were
was this
laughing our ass
taken?
off.
I
When
know
was
that
this
fucking.
taken?
I know that fucking MTV shirt when I see one. That's Dill right
Yeah,
there.
that's
It's
Dill,
both
and
of
then
us.
the other shirt, the Hawaiian shirt, is other Dill.
Oh my god.
That's
that
us.
everything?
That is
I think that's
everything.
everything.
All right.
Damn, did I come in at the tail end of the stream?
Yes.
We are literally ending right now.
Are you
All
still
right,
gonna be
guys.
on Discord or?
Yeah, we'll maybe post a VOD.
We'll talk about that.
Nice.
But to not keep these guys waiting, thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. This has been so fun to go through. If you didn't catch us live, just go to the channel. Well, you'd already be here anyways. But keep an eye out for season 3 and more
Oh,
content.
let's
We have
go on to it.
one last live Dave reaction. Dave, last question. What do you expect of the future of VNbien? Yeah,
That's a good answer.
that's a good answer. All
That's
right,
pretty damn awesome.
good night.
Good night. Have fun waiting for season 3, which will be in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Make that
fun
10.
waiting.
More like 10.
Yeah.
Well, no. Who knows?